feeling better?
I'm better.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what I did. It won't happen again.
We can't afford to allow it to happen again. Olivia, you're not a little girl any longer. I can't permit you to indulge your whims. The survival of the family is hanging in the balance. You've got to get over this obsession that you have with Duke. Anna is his wife, and that's the way it's always going to be. You can see it in her eyes.
She's dangerous.
Olivia, Anna is his wife. How many times do I have to keep saying this? And as such, she will do exactly what Duke tells her to do. I understand that. The family understands that. Why can't you?
Because I don't trust her.
Olivia, I suggest you learn to deal with yourself so that I can once again feel secure in my trust in you. Forget about Anna Lavery. I want you to think about that. I want you to tell me that you will.
Yes, Father.
Well, it seems the WSB are on the job. They've been rounding up terrorists all over the place. Frisco did himself proud.
Yeah, too bad he's not around to enjoy it.
Yeah. What's the word on our favorite double agent?
Dear Colette? I talked to Tony at the hospital. He's done everything he could to repair the damage. He's just not too sure she'll ever regain consciousness, that's it.
Well, she sure danced us around for a while.
Yeah, she was pretty clever. Yeah, I'd still like to see her make it, though. At least long enough to tell Felicia what happened to Frisco. She was probably the one who had him killed or killed him herself.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Commissioner. I think it's time you take a look at this again.
What is it?
The Butcher murder kind of got pushed on that back burner with all that terrorist activity going on.
Well, it's about time we brought it back into the limelight. Why don't we have Baldwin in for another chat? Bring him in.
So why are you pulling Baldwin in, huh?
Well, partly because I like to bug him. Partly because he may be able to identify this man in a rather attractive blonde seen entering Butcher's motel.
Oh, I love cases with attractive blondes. Any idea who she might be?
Description fits practically anyone. I'm hoping that he can narrow it down a little bit for us. And then, of course, on top of all of that, someone goes pop with the Aquarius diamond. I mean, it hasn't been a great week.
Oh, come on, you know, all good crimes come in threes.
Yeah, maybe.
Just had a thought. You don't think that this diamond heist had anything to do with the terrorist explosion, like a distraction of some sort?
I see how it can. I mean, if that bomb had gone off, the diamond, not to mention a whole lot of people, would have gone to the moon with it.
That's true.
I mean, most of the terrorists have been rounded up, and still we haven't come across the diamond.
Well, it's probably in the hands of some greedy soul by now.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No. Come in, Olivia. Sit down.
Have you seen this?
Oh, yes. Very regrettable. I mean, it's a dangerous world with guys like this running around loose. Thank God no one was seriously injured.
My friend Cheryl was there.
Really?
I just called Port Charles, and they said she was in the hospital under observation. I thought I'd take the next shuttle and go visit her.
Well, sure, of course. As long as I know the Duke is not in Port Charles.
I thought about what you said about Duke and Anna.
And did you come to any conclusions?
Yes. I think that you were right about Anna.
Oh?
It's obvious how much Duke loves Anna, and even more obvious how much Anna loves Duke. And I'm sure, as you said, that she is totally loyal to the family and to Duke. I was foolish to think I could come between them.
Do you really mean this?
I don't want to mean it, but I do. What is that?
What?
Right there in the ceiling, next to the smoke alarm.
I don't know.
Well, did you do it? It goes right upstairs to Duke's apartment.
I assure you I didn't do it, and I think I ought to investigate.
I'll come with you.
Ta-da! Come on, then. Fish are jumping out of the water, just waiting to be caught.
You go. Fish and I don't get on.
Oh, that's nonsense. Come on.
No. I was terrible on the honeymoon.
You were great on the honeymoon. You still are.
You know what I mean.
Oh, you're talking about fishing. Yeah, you were pretty bad.
I was.
Well, that's why you should try again.
Must we?
Oh, come on. I want everything that wasn't perfect with the first time to be perfect this time, please.
Oh, everything's wonderful.
Yeah, everything's wonderful, but I still want to go fishing. Come on.
No, I don't want to go.
Come on.
No, I'm hopeless at it.
Here.
Oh.
You love it.
That hole in the office ceiling had to be someplace, I don't know, I guess it would be right around here. Everything seems to be in order.
I'll look very carefully.
What the hell is this?
What is it?
It's a video camera.
What? Oh, I don't believe it. Well, that's exactly what it is.
Don't touch it.
You can record all of Duke's meetings from here.
That's right.
Well, Duke would have no reason to do that. Of course, it's Anna. I knew it. She's conducting her own private investigation.
You keep your thoughts to yourself. You don't say anything about this to anyone. You understand me?
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. But it will be my decision. All right, look. You cover that up, and you get on about your business.
I think I will go to Port Charles and see my friend, Cheryl. That'll give you some time to collect yourself and decide what you're going to do. Hello?
Is this the Stansbury good time party line?
Who is this?
Your best customer. Who else?
Well, why don't you hurry over here and kiss me awake?
Soon. How you feeling?
Better.
Come on, can't we do better than that?
Well, I am better.
You sure you're better?
Very sure. The doctors were just here.
And what did they say?
That I have to stay in bed until tomorrow.
All right. Anything you need?
Just you.
Well, I think we can sort that out soon enough. Listen, in the meantime, I sent over an emissary. Funny-looking guy.
Uh-oh. Remember what happened to Miles Standish?
Who?
Oh, hi.
Ah, hello, gorgeous.
Never mind. This one's spoken for.
The lounge lizards arrived, right?
Yeah.
Good. Listen, I'll get over there as soon as I wrap up a little bit of business around here.
I'll see you soon.
All right, Baldwin, where are you?
I want you to see something.
What's this all about, Victor?
That's what we're going to find out.
I don't get it. What's this doing in Duke's closet?
Just watch.
Leave us, Rodolfo. No, honest, we won't steal anything. That's for
I can't believe this. In the wrong hands, this would be very damning.
Are you sure it isn't in the wrong hands? Or maybe should I say wasn't in the wrong hands?
You don't mean Duke.
This is his apartment.
I know, but
3 o'clock, Pier 27.
All right, turn it off. I've seen enough.
I'll be there.
I feel I know Duke pretty well, Victor. He's loyal to the family, I know it. I just don't believe this. Something's wrong.
Well, believe. Either Duke needed some kind of insurance or that cop wife of his is investigating on her own. I don't know, maybe both of them.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know yet. But I'll think of something. You can be sure of that.
Ta-da!
Well,
Think it's a bit much?
I think the fish might be a little too young for it.
Ah.
You really are determined not to go fishing, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
What are you doing?
Packing lunch.
I'll do it.
No, you don't have to do it.
Oh,
it's
all
done.
right. I'll do it.
It's done.
This is an obsession with you, isn't it? I had no idea.
You're an obsession with me. But I still want to go fishing. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Am I bullying you?
Oh, no, not at all. No. We'll just go fishing, and then sooner we go, then sooner we can be back, and then we can have some fish to eat, and then we can talk.
About what?
Thanks.
I don't want to talk about the Durants today, okay?
I don't want to talk about them either.
Then what do you want to talk about?
Just things. Let's go fishing.
You got me here. Now tell me what do you want to talk about?
Well, just little things. I want to have your baby.
What do you say?
Men and women have babies. It's perfectly natural.
You want to have my baby?
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
You want to have our baby?
That's right.
Oh my.
What do you think?
I don't know what to think. I mean, we're not exactly like that.
No, don't think about them.
Well,
No, don't.
I mean, is the timing right? Of our baby, little Lavery? Are you serious?
The little one.
I always thought when a woman said, I want to have your baby, she's saying, I love you like no other way. I can't believe it.
Well, I just said that.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, you don't? Well, then let's go fishing.
No.
Well, you want to go fishing?
No, we shouldn't go fishing. Give me that.
Yes.
I think that's much too risky. I think we should probably just take a very gentle, slow walk. We should probably lie down. Pretty quickly.
In our food?
Yeah. Come on.
I thought you said that when you were done with Duke's Club, you were going to stay away from Port Charles.
I see you're not feeling so badly.
I'm sorry, Olivia, but you know how I feel.
I read about the explosion in the paper. I called the hospital and they told me you were here and I wanted to see if you needed anything.
I appreciate it, I really do, but I'm fine, and I don't need anything, and Robert is probably on his way over here to see me right now.
And you don't want him to find me here.
Obviously.
Does that mean you haven't told him about your relationship with Julian?
I haven't been able to find the right words.
I hope you never do.
Olivia, I love him, and I want things to be above board with us.
Cheryl, have you ever thought about what would happen if Robert connected Julian to Duke?
What do you mean?
Well, aside from the chance that you could lose him completely, and I don't mean to be upsetting you.
Go on.
Robert would nail Duke for his involvement with the family. Duke would go to prison.
Are you in love with Duke?
That's beside the point. So Duke goes to prison. What happens to Robin?
What does Robin have to do with anything?
Robin is crazy about Duke. So you would be sending her stepfather to prison. Now, who do you think's going to take care of Robin and Anna when Duke isn't around?
Robert would be the last person that Anna would want to see. And that is imagining that any of this fanciful conjecture of yours ever took place.
Oh, you think so? I think Robert would come back to them in a minute. And if you want to continue with my conjecturing, add to it that if Robert moves in on Duke, do you think the family's going to sit back and twiddle their thumbs? Now that I can guarantee.
What?
I'm telling you that you could lose Robert permanently.
He wouldn't do that.
Oh, yes, they would. Now think about what I've told you.
I have thought about it.
And?
I won't tell Robert about Julian. Not yet.
You're doing the right thing.
I wonder.
See? Aren't you glad that I insisted we went fishing?
Yeah, delighted. I know you're pleased.
You're jealous, aren't you? I know.
Not in the slightest. Actually, this little fella put out quite a fight.
Who did?
Besides, I taught you everything you know, so I'm very, very proud of you. Dun, dun, dun.
So,
I suppose that's the main course.
that's the hors d'oeuvre.
That's very funny.
I'll cook them.
Does that mean I have to clean them?
Yes, it does.
It's the deal. What are you thinking about?
Oh, nothing.
You're thinking is it the right time to have a baby when I'm still with the Jerome family?
No. No, I wasn't thinking that. I have to tell you about this investigation. There are things you've got to know.
I can wait. I don't want to talk about it. I'm having a wonderful, wonderful time, and I don't want to spoil it.
It can wait.
This can.
Does Duke know about the hidden camera? Maybe yes, maybe no. Or did his devoted wife convince us she was loyal, then hide the camera without his knowing it? I wonder...
Victor, I don't mean to interrupt your train of thought. But
listen, Rodolfo, it's okay. I can use your thinking.
Look, even if Duke was working against us, I can't believe he'd act so carelessly. I mean, he'd have to know the danger he and Anna would be in if the camera were found.
Yeah, I think you're right. But how could she be so clumsy? I mean, my God, Olivia spotted it.
Well, your daughter has a sharp eye.
Yeah, that's what it would seem like. Let me think. Obviously, Anna hasn't showed the tape to anyone in a position of authority, or by now we'd probably all be indicted. And I'm convinced she acted on her own. So...
What do we do?
Yes, exactly. What do we do? Listen, Rodolfo, go out to our secret file behind the bar. Bring me the dossier we have on Anna Devane.
Right away.
And if she was doing this on her own, what the hell am I going to tell Duke?
What do you suppose it is? When people come out to the country, their appetites improve.
Well, it's perfectly simple. Good air, good food, good company, plenty of exercise. We have everything here that nature intended for us.
City life really complicates things.
No, we do. For example, How did we get hold of the fish that we're now eating?
You dressed up like an idiot and we went to the river and caught it.
Well, thank you. We also watched the sunrise.
And we saw the little animals.
Mm-hmm. Now, how would we have got hold of the same fish if we were in the city?
Well, Lynn would dress up and she'd go to the shops.
I'm being serious. We'd have to work for money, we'd have to pay taxes to cover expenses, etc. And we would probably get the fish in the supermarket, not the river, and invariably it would be frozen inside polythene bags.
People should go back to nature.
Well, you see, they get trapped. By duty, by responsibility, by obligation. Like I did to Julian and Victor.
We have to go back to the real world soon.
Yeah, back to the mess I got us into.
The mess we're going to get out of.
Well, I don't want to talk about it right now. We can talk about it later.
We have to talk about it. We can't talk about it in the city. And I have things that I have to tell you about Victor and the family.
All right. They're your stocks. You can sell if you want to, but my advice is not to. All right. Goodbye.
A career woman dedicated to her profession. I admire that. A hospital bed.
I didn't expect to see you again.
And you're clearly not pleased about it either.
Olivia.
I understand completely. I just came to say goodbye. I'm leaving.
Going back to New York?
Yeah, and as a friend, I wish you didn't sound so happy about it.
I am not very happy about any of this. If I could just be honest with Robert, if I didn't have to lie to him anymore.
If. And when your clients come up winners, you hedge everything.
Robert is much more important to me than any client ever could be.
The last thing I would want to do is make you uncomfortable or cause any problems between you. You know that. Anyway, if you can, would you please keep in touch with me? Let me know how you're doing. Take care of yourself. Better yet, let Scorpio take care of you.
I didn't know you had company. So, how's my favorite girl?
She looks wonderful. I was just telling her so.
Miss St. John, right?
I'm flattered you remembered.
Well, I could hardly forget.
How sweet. Thank you.
I didn't realize you two were friends.
Well,
I hope we will be. We met when I was redecorating Duke's club. She was so gracious about the inconvenience the construction caused. No elevator, no running water. I think we even let your electricity go off one night, didn't we? I read about the explosion and wanted to come and visit her.
Well, it's very kind of you. Your home is in New York City?
Well, what a good guess. Or did I tell you?
No, that's exactly what it was, a good guess.
are you all right?
Oh, a little out of sorts. The commissioner's been beating me over the head. Seems to think I should have been protecting the diamond rather than looking for a bomb.
Oh, I read about that. Apparently it's big news.
Well, it's big enough for the governor to come down on the state commissioner, who in turn expects me to pull his fat out of the fire.
Well, do you have any leads?
Not yet.
Olivia, it was really nice of you to come and visit me. Didn't you say you had an appointment?
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I hope you feel better. I have a plane to catch. Commissioner, it was good to see you again.
So, have you seen Alan? He said I might get out of here today. I want to.
Ask me nicely.
Please.
Well, the good Dr. Quartermain seems to feel that you can be sprung. On the other hand, the good Dr. Scorpio wonders whether you're really up to it.
I'm more than up to it. You want to take me home?
Well, I'm afraid that's about all I'm going to be able to do. I've got to get out and put a few things together regarding this diamond heist and get the commissioner out of my hair.
You don't have anything to go on?
No. But I better find something and fast. Otherwise, I'm going to have the governor and the state commissioner to contend with.
400 years of history can be traced to you, my little friend. You've sparkled in palaces, survived revolutions, and now you belong to an immigrant's kid from Jersey City. Pretty good, huh?
You wanted to see me, Victor?
Yeah, look, Rodolfo, you've seen my daughter.
She's not back from Port Charles yet.
That's just as well. Listen, Rodolfo, I want to ask you something, and I want you to think before you answer. Do you trust Duke?
Yes, I do, Victor. I don't even have to think.
Olivia doesn't. What about his wife, Anna?
Well, she loves him.
That doesn't answer my question.
She'd never betray her husband, I know that much.
Your instincts are always good. Mine tell me you're right. But I must know for sure. This one I must consider very carefully.
Olivia could be wrong.
She could be right. And if she is, it means we have to eliminate Duke and Anna.
Sam took me to this warehouse where there were all these books belonging to the Carter and Jerome family. There were balance sheets and ledgers and even a diary.
Why didn't you tell me?
I just did.
I'm being serious, Anna. Why didn't you tell me? One of Victor's men could have followed you. Or didn't you trust me?
Ben?
No.
Of course I do. But, well, I was trying to protect you. You see, I mean, if Victor had asked you a question, I didn't want you to have to lie to him.
How come? Okay, it doesn't matter now. You didn't get caught. And provided there are no other risky ventures.
Well, there is one, I suppose.
My God, Anna, what?
I've put this camera. It's in the apartment, above your office, in a closet. And, I have a lot of the mob meetings on tape.
Where is it now, this camera?
It's still there. I've got it set on a timer.
What if they find it?
Well, we'll know if they do. I rigged it so that if anybody so much as touches it, we'll know.
I don't like this. I don't like it one bit. It's much too risky. Come on, we're going to go back to New York City right now.
Rodolfo.
Oh, Olivia, I didn't know you were back from Port Charles.
Oh, I just got back.
Good to see you.
Oh, thank you. Have you seen my father?
You just missed him. He was here just a minute ago.
Well, has he said anything to you about a video camera?
Yeah, he said something about a camera.
Good. Then you know all about Duke and Anna.
I don't know anything about Duke and Anna. I know there was a camera upstairs, that's all I know. And I think that's all anyone knows.
Certainly my father intends to do something about it.
I guess we'll find out soon enough, don't you think? One thing's for sure. Somebody's in big trouble.
Oh, yes. You only do that when you know I'm troubled.
It's better to be relaxed when you have to make decisions.
Decisions. If only I could be certain I'm right.
You couldn't have led the family so long if you weren't right. You're a good man.
You always say that when you know I'm weighing someone's life in my hands.
You've never done it easily without much thought.
But I have done it. And now I think I must do it again.
Duke.
You read my mind.
And his wife.
There is evidence of a betrayal.
She spent her life on the side of the police. You always knew it.
But she loves Duke. She wouldn't betray him. If she is a traitor to me, Duke is her partner in it.
Then you only have one problem. How to eliminate them.
I have two problems. Does he know what she has been doing, and why has she been doing it?
You want to believe they're both innocent, both loyal. Can that be the case?
We found a video camera in their apartment. It was recording the meetings going on in the office downstairs.
If I know you well, you replaced that camera exactly as it was found.
Of course.
And an additional problem is those tapes. How many exist? Where are they?
I will confront them both. Demand to know why they have betrayed me.
No. That's just tension talking. Now, listen. Listen to me. Let's forget about the tapes. Let's concentrate on the people. If you trusted Anna, you wouldn't hesitate asking her to do a job.
Of course not.
Then ask her, my darling. Ask her. If she accomplishes the job, then you show her the camera. If she is innocent, she'll look just as concerned as you are.
I don't like it.
What?
Well, Rodolfo said Victor was at the club early this morning and then he left. Olivia's at the club now. She just got back from Port Charles. She spent the night there.
Rodolfo, did he sound strange?
No, he was all right. He sounded cool and collected as always. But Victor puzzles me. What was he doing at the club so early this morning?
Maybe they found the camera.
If they found the camera, they would have found us by now.
Yeah, someone would have been sent.
I don't like it. I think we have to get back there as soon as possible. It's much too dangerous.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to leave here.
Neither do I.
I wish we could have seen Robin at camp.
I know how much you miss her. I do, too. It's too risky, though. Gotta go back, huh? We're so close to getting what we want. We can't risk losing it.
It leaves this town searched. That's right. Trains, planes, buses, and skateboards. Yes, I'm aware of that saying about closing the door after the horse has bolted, but if that diamond is still around town, I want to keep it here. Give me the pole, will you? You know, the state commissioner is of a mind if he doesn't get the rock back, he plans on using my head as a substitute.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Sure get home all right?
Yeah, she got home fine. Called Tiffany. Now she's over there clucking over her like a like a mother hen.
Listen, Sean.
Yeah.
Something about this that doesn't wash. I mean, I've never been very big on coincidences.
You mean the diamond heist and the explosion happening at the same time?
I don't believe they're interrelated. Colette was after the dignitaries, not the diamond.
Yeah, but that explosion was one hell of a diversion.
And I could have taken that rock halfway to the moon.
Yeah, well, that's true. Do you have anything else to go on except your instincts?
Well, there's the missing security guard. I mean, he could have done it, or maybe covered for somebody who did.
Yeah.
Now, there was a security system, but it needed an access code. And in any case, it didn't matter, because in order to glyph that thing, there had to be a moment of peace and quiet where there was nobody around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking at the moment that maybe there could have been a switcheroonie done here. The person who originally planned it and paid for it got possession.
Yeah, but it could have also been just a impulsive grab, you know, during the confusion after the bomb exploded.
There's one thing wrong with that. The replacement diamond indicates this was well planned and probably in advance.
Yeah, but if the thief knew about that explosion, he could have covered his tracks right afterwards, right?
All right. So we close the book on Colette and a merry band of terrorists.
No, let's not do that. Not quite yet. Let's not forget Frisco's warning on that microchip. Huh?
One disaster at a time. Incidentally, Felicia get away all right?
Yeah. She got off just fine. I'm glad that Colton's with her, too.
Did you see the med report and the guy Dustin?
He handled himself pretty well, didn't he? At least now I don't have to worry about her when he's along.
Hello, Olivia.
I don't understand you, Father.
Not even a greeting?
I'm concerned about you. The camera is still upstairs in the closet.
So?
So what are you going to do about it? Anna betrayed our family.
I'll take care of it.
How?
Since when do I answer to you?
Look, I'm just trying to understand.
You don't need to understand anything. You go back to your little art gallery and you mind your own business.
I'm not questioning your authority, but if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have found out about this in the first place, and I think I have a right to know what you
have the
do about
rights
it.
that I give you. Now go. Go, Olivia. Yes?
Victor, it's Duke.
Duke, good to hear from you. Listen, how are you and Anna enjoying the mountain air?
Very much. It's very peaceful. Listen, it's time to get back to business. I'll probably get back to the city later today. Why don't you reschedule the meetings with the prostitution bosses?
Good. Very good. I'll start calling them immediately. They'll want to get together soon.
Excellent. I'll see you later today, then.
Give my regards to Anna.
I got a hold of Victor. He sends his regards.
How sweet.
There's nothing sweet about him, but he knows we're coming back. He's delighted. He's already trying to set up meetings with the prostitution people.
I've been thinking I want to leave the camera exactly where it is because I can get all the evidence I need from it.
No, it's too risky. We shouldn't decide that till we get back and see what's happening. Besides, at the moment, all I want to do is just hold you.
Go on, then.
Thanks for coming here with me.
Thanks for inviting me.
There was no one else I wanted to ask. Besides, we don't know what we're going back to.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because we're going back together.
I love you, Mrs. Lavery.
I love you too.
Yes, Victor?
Duke's coming back to town today. This is what I intend. We're going to give Anna a little test.
What kind of test?
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Beautiful. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It's the Aquarius diamond. Unfortunately, after it's sold, it'll have to be cut into smaller stones. That, however, is not my concern. But finding a fence for this kind of a sale, that's a problem. He's got to not only be willing to risk it, he's got to have enough money to pay for it. It's going to be very difficult to find such a person.
How does Anna fit in?
You read her dossier. She's an expert. She's not only got the experience, she's got the contacts.
And you're going to trust her to fence this diamond?
This is a small investment compared to the amount of money that we would lose if she's investigating us. If she does her job well, we'll know she's loyal.
And if anything goes wrong?
If she pulls anything, if she tips the cops, then I'll know she's a traitor. She'll be dead.
Listen, Guy, let's have a bit of time here. Have somebody go around to the newspaper offices, have an 8x10 made of every neg that they took at the exhibit.
Do you think they accidentally caught somebody in the act?
Come on, it's not very likely. I mean, most of the photographers leave the dignitaries while that heist is going on.
What have we got to lose? I mean, we're hardly swimming in clues around here, are we? Is that what I'm doing, grasping at straws?
But look, you're only frustrated, that's all. And actually, I'm the one to blame for that one. I got you involved in this terrorist thing, so why don't I make it up to you by volunteering my services, huh?
I'd appreciate that.
Good.
You know who we really need here?
Anna.
She knows more about jewelry theft than anybody else in the business. But of course, we can't rely upon her professional talents anymore because she's too busy playing the innkeeper's daughter in New York.
You know, Victor, Anna Lavery's a very impressive woman. It's too bad she wasn't on our side a few years ago.
If she's on our side.
In any case, her loyalty to Duke is without question.
Agreed. And we'll soon know just how loyal both of them are to me. Quiet. Did you hear anything?
Yes, I did. You want me to check it out?
Yeah, listen, go on up there. Let me know if it's Duke and Anna.
All right.
I'll do the rest.
check and see him in the front camera.
Ah, Duke.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello,
Anna. Thought I heard you two come in. Well, was it a good trip?
Excellent trip.
Yes, we have to pay the cab. We've got to pay the cab.
Oh, yes. I've got to run downstairs and
Oh,
take
it's
care
not
of that.
necessary, Duke. I can call downstairs and they'll take care of it for us.
I have a better idea. Why don't, I'll come with you. We'll go for a walk and discuss business at the same time.
All right.
Okay?
Oh, yeah.
See you later.
Yes. Oh, my God, they found the camera. Duke, we got a problem. Yeah.
Welcome home.
Oh, you made me jump.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. Did I just hear you say you got a problem?
Yeah. Yeah. Cockroaches. Oh, they're revolting. They're in
Oh,
here.
that's terrible. You know, we just had the exterminator. The damn roaches, they're always a problem around the restaurant kitchen. Listen, let me take a look, huh?
Oh, no. They're revolting. They just make me feel so sick.
And here all this time I've been thinking that you weren't afraid of anything. Duke, what a pleasure to have you back.
It's nice to be back, Victor. How are you?
You know, I'm very embarrassed. Anna thinks she just discovered a bug in the closet.
A bug?
Cockroaches.
Oh, not again. They must have come up from the kitchen. I'll have Rodolfo get the exterminator in again.
That'll have to wait. I've been speaking with the prostitution bosses while you were en route. They're waiting to meet with you right now over in Jersey.
Well, let me get a quick shower, then I'll be right
Now, I
with you.
don't think so, Duke. There have been so many missed meetings. I don't think we should keep them waiting.
Okay, well, at least let me change my shirt, then I'll be right with you.
Not even time for that. I've been thinking after that day you blew up. You were absolutely right. So I leaned on some of the boys pretty hard. I think you're going to find them a lot more receptive if we don't leave them alone too long so that they can talk together and, you know, rebuild their resistance. Phil is waiting for you downstairs in the car. Now.
Wow. You don't miss a beat, do you? Okay, I'll go on down and join Phil. See you later.
Yeah. I'll do some unpacking.
Okay. Listen, Anna, I got a lot better idea. You and I, we've never had a chance really to visit. Why don't we go down to the office right now and have ourselves a chat, huh? Anna.
Hey, Robert, remember this guy? He not only stole jewels, but he also stole secrets. I remember one time in London, this...
Damn.
Oh, come on, you're not tired of my stories already, are you?
No, just the reverse, actually. I mean, let's face it. You and I really don't know a whole lot about what we're doing here.
Well...
But we've gone through all these rap sheets. We've gone through clue after clue. We've had the computer activated. And the one person that knows what they're doing isn't here. Because she's out mucking about with that deadbeat husband of hers.
Oh, come on, you're being a little tough on...
Look, he's the reason that she got dumped out of this job to begin with. To mention the other problems he's caused. Then, because it suits him. I mean, I'm a little bit sick of this. He's got her so messed up she can't even walk straight. One day, in the not-too-distant future, I'm going to have enough proof to hang him.
You really don't trust him, do you?
He's the biggest mistake she ever made.
Okay. We got more coming in from the wire service, but these are what we got from the local papers.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, there's, Senator what's-his-name, and, Lucy, what's her name?
Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, he was something. I think he checked out every pair of female legs that came within 20 feet of him.
You won't believe that. You know, I once knew a senator. Well, no, actually, he was an ambassador.
I think I've got
long time
something.
ago.
What?
What is it?
Check out the photographer here nearest the jewelry case.
Yeah, he does seem to be sticking pretty close to it, huh?
Looks like a 5 to 10 minutes time span to me, though.
Can you judge that?
Now, look, I mean, here, the crowd's here, and the crowd's over here. This guy has not budged 1 inch from that jewelry display. Now, that dictates a time span to me. I'm sure that the lab could verify that guy.
Yeah, but look, the problem is he's always got a camera up to his face taking pictures. We couldn't get a Good idea on that, even if we had a blow-up.
Let's go through these shot by shot. He must have put that camera down at some point.
Why does it always have to be the hard way, huh?
Because that's the way we like to do it.
Here we are looking for a guy we can't see, so let's label him Mr. Camera Face. I'm sure he's got to put it down sometime. Mr. Camera Face. Mr. Camera Face.
Your devotion to Duke.
He's my husband.
And it's more than that. There are many, many married couples who are never able to achieve the kind of closeness that you and Duke experience in your partnership.
Well, we're very fortunate. I know that. Thank you.
Duke is a lucky man.
I'm a lucky woman.
I'm lucky, too. When Duke joined our effort, I had no idea we were gaining the services of a woman of your intelligence and ability.
Well, Julian saved my life, you know that.
Did you know my son?
Not really, no.
It's too bad. He was very sensitive, brilliant, a person worth knowing. He was a good man.
Yes, so I understand. And I am very grateful to him. He helped Duke when I was kidnapped that time.
Julie would do anything for the people he cared about. I miss him.
I'm sure you do.
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
The loss of a child is a terrible thing. May you never know the feeling. You have a daughter.
Yes, I do.
There's a special thing between a mother and a daughter. I wish my wife were alive, if only for Olivia's sake. You know Olivia, of course.
No, not really.
I wish the two of you could be friends. She needs someone like you for a friend. She's stubborn, headstrong, spoiled, I'm afraid. You can't always have everything you want.
How true.
But I mustn't go on about my children.
Oh, no, please. I'm most interested.
I'm interested in you.
Okay. Victor, I think you should know that my loyalties lie with Duke, my husband, but also with your son's wishes.
You warm this old man's heart with your devotion. You know, of course, that finding legitimate enterprises for members of this family is not popular with everyone.
I know there's been some resistance, yes.
Yes, and some paranoia. What about you?
Me?
You're like a large corporation. There are personalities involved, territories to be protected. People get anxious when there are new faces, especially when one of those faces used to carry a badge.
Oh, but that was a long time ago.
Even so, there are those who raise questions with me. I tell them, of course, well, I trust this person. I know this person. I do not believe her heart would let her betray us. For most, this is sufficient.
But not for everyone.
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'm sorry if I'm an embarrassment to you here. I'll return to Port Charles.
That won't be necessary. I don't want you to return to Port Charles. Your presence here is much needed. There is another way.
Oh, I have to prove myself.
It is the only way to silence some of the dissidents. You recognize this, of course?
May I? Well, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Aquarius diamond, isn't it? I saw it in Paris about 6 years ago.
Good. Excellent. I'd heard you were an expert in jewels. Their quality, their theft, also their disposal.
Yeah, but
That's not a question for you to ask. The question is, how shall I get rid of it? I come to you, dear Anna, for that answer.
It's going to be very difficult to dispose of.
I agree. It's much too well known.
It'll have to be broken up.
You're telling me things I already know.
Oh. Well, this should go to someone who has a large operation. They'll be able to break it into smaller pieces, and they'll have a market for them.
That's why I've turned to you. Do you know such a person?
Perhaps.
Time is important to us.
Yes, I'm sure it is, but that'll take a while.
I think not. We don't have the time to give.
But don't you think it's awful to destroy something like that?
It's a tragedy, but business is business. Can you handle it?
Yeah, I may know someone.
So, our problems are solved.
Well, I don't know about that. He has less reason to trust me than you do.
A small problem, especially for someone whose only fear is a bug in a closet.
These people in your organization who don't trust me, I guess they're very powerful. Well, certainly done your homework on me.
Anna, I must do these things, as you must do some things. For Duke, for Julian's dream.
All right. I'll try and get hold of my gentleman. It may take me an hour or two to track him down.
As they say, let your fingers do the walking.
Of course.
Keystone Cops is the head of the article. Give you an idea what it's all about?
Yeah, they're after the cops again, right?
Well, it goes on to say, press reports from foreign capitals and other cities, laughingly, inverted commas, laughingly here, refer to our city as the last known repository of the Aquarius diamond. The Port Charles Police Department is unlikely to prove itself any more capable of recovering the Aquarius diamond than it was at protecting it in the first place.
Hope all that praise isn't going to your head.
Scorpio.
Is this the commissioner?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
You don't need to know.
Well, it'll be much better if we want to do business.
You need the Aquarius diamond, not my name.
Are you telling me that you know where it is?
I know where it will be at 7 o'clock this evening.
Where?
Not so eager, Commissioner.
Well, we do have a reward posted for it, you know.
I don't want your reward. There's an alley on the east side of 46th Street, near Madison. The door leads to a shop.
So?
This is where you will find your diamond.
And how do I know you're on the level?
You don't.
Hello?
What was all that about?
Tip. From a woman. Get the helicopter ready, will you? I'm going to New York.
You know, this could be a wild
Maybe.
No, or you could be walking into a trap.
I'll be careful.
You know, New York isn't exactly your jurisdiction.
That's true, but the diamond is.
Yeah, but the turf isn't, so why don't I go walk?
Not this time, old friend. This is all the backup I need.
I want to lock the front door.
Okay, well, hurry up.
Everybody's in a hurry.
You'll do yourself one big favor if you'll remain absolutely quiet. Right. You've got someone in the next room that has a rather large piece of ice. Ice? Don't get cute, pal. Cute will get you 15 to 20. Cooperation, maybe just a couple of months. You understand? Good. Now, you go back into that room. You get your friend to produce the diamond that's for sale. Got it? Off you go. Don't mess up.
You took your time.
It's a double lock.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I just came to see the stone. Get out of here. Without you here, they won't have anything on me. Now, let me see the goods. Okay, let me see the goods now.
Yeah, okay, I got them right here.
Okay, let me see it then. Come on.
Don't move, pal. One smart thing and you're finished. Now, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right... Anna?
Hello, Duke.
Victor, what are you doing here?
Where else would I be these days? Was your meeting productive?
Almost too productive.
How's that?
I don't quite understand it. Last time I met with the prostitution bosses, they almost told me to take myself and my fancy ideas for a very long walk.
Things have changed.
You know they have. What did you tell them?
I don't know what you mean.
Stop playing games with me. I've been around too long for that. They've changed their attitude 180 degrees. What did you tell them?
You're a wise man, Duke. It's not so much what I told them as what I promised them.
And what was that?
A windfall profit.
I see there's some business going on I don't know anything about.
As a matter of fact, it should be going on right now. And you should know who's conducting it.
Who?
Your wife.
What?
Relax. Anna is proving to me that she's a loyal member of the family.
What the hell are you talking about?
Did you read about the disappearance of the Aquarius diamond at the Port Charles Art Festival?
Of course I did. Everybody read about it. What of it?
Well, that rock is safe and sound in Anna's hands. That's right. She's got it. She's agreed to fence it for us.
Anna, what are you doing here?
I can explain.
I could have shot you.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing here? Listen, guys, why don't you step outside for a minute? I think I can look out. So just keep an eye on things while I'm in here, will you? Okay. Now. I don't believe this.
I can explain this all to you later. Will you just let me go on with what I was doing?
I'm sorry that I happened to drop in accidentally and stop you from facing the Aquarius
No,
diamond.
please, Robert, this is
What
important.
the hell are you talking about?
You've got to trust me. Please.
All right, my dear. How you speak to me. Trippingly off the tongue. And I beseech you.
I know it looks bad.
Oh, not at all.
But I can't go into details right now. I was forced into fencing this diamond.
Well, that explains it all, then.
Please, Robert, you have to trust me.
Trust you?
Yes.
Huh. You realize I'm the laughing stock of New York State because this was lifted right from under my bloody nose?
Sorry about
Anna.
that.
State Commissioner wants to take away my badge, and you're trying to say, hey, forget what you've seen here. It's business as usual?
Yes. How did you find out about it anyway? Who tipped you off?
None of your business. But if you have to know, it was an anonymous tip.
Oh, a man or a woman?
What does it matter? You're here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right. You got 30 seconds. And then, this is going to become very, very official.
All right. If I don't go back to the club with money in my hand from this diamond, my cover is blown.
Now we're undercover.
Yes, I'm undercover. And if I don't follow through on this, Duke and I will be killed.
What has that grease bucket got you involved in now?
You mustn't interfere in this.
Anna.
Please do it for Duke and me.
I don't give a damn about Duke.
I'm fighting for my life here, Robert. Don't you understand that?